fixing a fence. We had to cut it just the other day to let a bull that kind of went through it, and now we just had to splice it back together. So our problem is these two pieces are not going to reattach unless I put two loops into them. I just shove that into the ground. This is how I do it, and I'll make a loop like this. And then I'll twist my other end around, and I'll just keep twisting it until I know it's not going to let loose when I tighten it back up. And I could show you up close what that looks like in a second. Okay, so there's one right there. Same thing on this end. Okay. And there's our other one. So we're going to cut our piece, kind of measure it out. We'll pull this tight, and we're going to need probably about 2 feet, maybe 3 feet. A little extra is not going to hurt us. Okay. Cut her back here. Alright. So we're going to go through our first loop. Just like this. Same thing, we're going to make another loop off of this one. And we're going to twist it as tight as we can go, as many times as we can twist it. Let's see if I can keep that other end under control there. Okay. Sometimes the whole thing wants to twist, and then you can't spin it around. Okay, now we're going to try that. Poke this end into the ground. And we want to try to get it as tight as we can before we get to the next step. Oh, there's quite a bit there. I didn't realize that was going to be that much. Should have went a little more on the other side, but okay. So this one's not taut. This one, I mean, they're not taut, but at least if we can get it pretty tight. That's the way we want to do it. Tight as we can go. I'm going to take this end, try to hold this thing flat. So, I'll flip that around. I guess my phone won't flip. So this is what we got. Try to aim it for you. There we go. So you've got a loop here and a loop here that connects to each other. And we just wrap that around in a circle around each side a bunch of times. Same thing here. On that end, we did this one, same idea, and we did this one, same idea. Now we got a fence that's actually somewhat working. There's our roll and our snippers. We're just going to run over to the barn now and grab an adjustable wrench and see if we can't adjust this, and I'll walk with you here. These have to go back in. Might as well put them back in before we get too far. If you can see that. I'm going to pause you. Alright, so we're walking the fence line. I'll show you where we're probably going to have some trouble down here. I don't know how we got this. There we go. I'll take that off of there. Okay. Now this shouldn't really be on here. But this is basically a tensioner. And the problem we're going to have is this tensioner is probably going to tighten up, and we're probably going to hit the post right down here. So we got two more over there. We have to reattach this one. Oh, this one's broken. Okay, so we'll have to fix that. I don't know if I have any new ones lying around anywhere.